India has had a busy week with several high-level diplomatic engagements successfully completed over the last few days. With our country's success in the field of governance, upholding democratic values and implementation of large-scale projects, the Indian perspective has been regarded with great import at all international forums. Let's begin with the visit of India's Minister for External Affairs, Dr. S. Jaishankar, to Kuwait from June 9 to 11. The External Affairs Minister called on the Prime Minister of Kuwait, Sheikh Sabah Khalid Al Hamad Al Sabah, and expressed gratitude to the Kuwaiti leadership for the prompt assistance in supplying oxygen and related supplies during the second wave of the COVID-19 pandemic in India. The External Affairs Minister also handed over a letter from Prime Minister Narendra Modi to the Kuwait Prime Minister. An important highlight of the visit was the Memorandum of Understanding on Domestic Workers, which would effectively bring Indian domestic workers in Kuwait within the ambit of a legal framework. The External Affairs Minister then embarked on a 3-day official visit to Kenya from June 12 to 14. As a member of the United Nations Security Council, the comprehensive discussions between India and Kenya will be immensely important not only for the two nations, but also from a global perspective. In addition to a meeting with his Kenyan counterpart Rachel Omamo, the External Affairs Minister will be meeting other cabinet ministers and co-chairing the third meeting of the India-Kenya Joint Commission meeting to review all aspects of the bilateral relations. The most important development on the diplomatic front for India has been Prime Minister Narendra Modi's virtual participation at the G7 summit on June 12 and 13. The summit, for which United Kingdom holds the presidency, has the theme Build Back Better. Given India's innovative drive for self-reliance during the pandemic and successful implementation of large-scale programs like Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana and direct benefit transfers over the years, Prime Minister Modi addressed the multinational consortium on 3 occasions. Here are the highlights. In the first outreach session titled Building Back Stronger Health, the Prime Minister highlighted the whole of government, whole of society approach for a synergistic response to the pandemic. He also said that the meeting should send out a message of one world, one health, and called for a cooperative global response to prevent future pandemics. On the second day, Prime Minister Modi addressed 2 sessions on open societies and economies and climate and nature. He stressed on the need to ensure that cyberspace is utilized for advancing democratic values and appealed for a reformed multilateral order as an essential commitment for the cause of open societies. Moreover, with India being one of the only G20 nations currently on track to achieve its Paris commitments to combat climate change, the Prime Minister's statements during this session, titled Building Back Greener, received appreciation from all leaders. Prime Minister Narendra Modi highlighted a holistic approach towards climate change focusing on mitigation, adaptation, technology transfer, climate financing, equity, climate justice, and lifestyle change. Furthermore, given India's success in the field of COVID-19 vaccines and the massive efforts underway to complete the world's largest vaccination drive, several leaders supported India's call for a TRIPS waiver on COVID-19 vaccines. Following Prime Minister Modi's participation in the France G7 summit in 2019, the second instance this year is a testament towards India's rapidly expanding engagement across the world. Moreover, these repeated invitations reflect an understanding within the international community that resolutions to the biggest global crisis cannot be made without Indian involvement and support. To stay updated on recent developments, do not forget to click on the bell icon. Remember to stay safe, healthy, and get vaccinated. Dhanyavad and Namaste.